Hi guys, I was thinking a lot today about self-esteem, and actually I was talking to one of my friends the other day about this poem that has pretty much it stuck with me for over 20 years. My seventh grade teacher, Miss Walby. I love Miss Walby. To this day, I love Miss Walby. I come up, I see her, and I absolutely love this woman, her confidence, and she's a Delta. That's one thing I would never forget about Miss Walby because it was known Miss Walby is the Delta Queen, and she just had this overwhelming confidence about herself, and she had this big thing where she felt like you should love who you are and embrace who you are no matter what. But in her seventh grade class, she required that all of her seventh grade English students learn this poem and recite this poem every single day that we came in her class. Now, mind you, when I initially got in her class, I was like, oh my gosh, that made me sick. I can't stand this. I'm going to be very honest with y'all. Like, back in the day, I was kind of quiet when it came out, like, being in school. I was the quiet person, quiet fat girl that sat in the corner and I observed stuff. I had friends, I talked to my friends, but I was really quiet. When can I do my work and stuff? I was quiet. And she wanted us to speak out loud. And in the process of learning this poem, you were required to individually recite the poem by memory. And I hated that. Now I love speaking to people. I love public speaking. I like stuff like that now. But before, I really didn't like it so much at all. But I'm grateful for her and I thank her for that. And like it took me a while, like this poem like stuck with me and I thought about it like I would have thought that this poem would just keep coming back in my mind. And here I am, I'll be 34 this year. It's been over 20 years and I still think about this and I ran into Miss Wolby several times and she has twin sister Miss Flowers. Miss Wolby and Miss Flowers. And those ladies are just oozing with confidence and self-esteem, and I love it. So I'm just going to share this poem with you guys, and hopefully it's something that you can embrace as well. I've taught it to my kids, like I've had them read it and recite it, and maybe that's my punishment because it's what would punish me now. But I just feel like everybody should be accepting of who they are, no matter who or how they are. That's just me. The name of the poem is I Am Me, I Am Okay, and it's by Virginia Sarr. And I'll put a link to the poem down below if you want to read it. Um, but it goes like this. In all the world, there is no one else exactly like me. Everything that comes out of me is authentically mine because I alone choose it. I own everything about me. My body, my feelings, my mouth, my voice, all my actions, whether they be to others or to myself. I own my fantasies, my dreams, my hopes, my fears. I own all my triumphs and successes, all my failures and mistakes. Because I own all of me, I can become intimately acquainted with me. By doing so, I can love me and be friendly with me in all my parts. I know there are aspects about myself that puzzle me and other aspects that I don't know. But as long as I am friendly and loving to myself, I can courageously and hopefully look for solutions to puzzles and for ways to find out more about me. However I look and sound, whatever I say and do, and whatever I think and feel at any given moment in time is authentically me. If later some parts of how I looked, sounded, thought, or felt turned out to be unfitting, I can discard that which I feel is unfitting. Keep the rest and invent something new for that which I've discarded. I can see, hear, feel, think, say, and do. I have the tools to survive, to be close to others, to be productive, and to make sense and order out of the world of people and things outside of me. I own me, and therefore I can engineer me. I am me. I am okay. When I say y'all, when I had to learn this poem, I was learning to love me and be accepting of me. I was always the fat kid, the big girl. And when you get, kids are mean. Kids are really, really mean. And back then, I had to learn to accept who I was. I was confident to an extent, but at the same time, it kind of hurted that I wasn't accepted by everyone because I wasn't to the point where I didn't have no friends and I was lonely and stuff like that. No, I had friends. I had a lot of friends. But kids are mean and they say rude and nasty things and it makes it hard for younger people to accept who they are. So I leave you with this. If you have a younger person or you have kids, if you know somebody that may be going through something or they're not really accepting themselves for who they are, maybe this would be something that you want to share with them because everybody is individuals. God has created no two alike, and we're all individuals, and we all should be accepting of who we are as people. And to me, this here poem pretty much just stands out, and it just to me it just pushes off confidence, and it pushes to a whole nother level because I find even now kids are mean. They really are. You know, my daughter has this to deal with taunting to a certain extent because she's decided to transition to natural. You know, the little girls are wearing the weaves and stuff, and she's 12. And my daughter looks and acts like a 12-year-old, but all her friends, I swear, my niece just turned 13, and she's like a grown woman some days. She don't act like a grown woman, but she look like a grown woman. And I be looking at my daughter like, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you. But I have to, as a parent, I have to listen to when there's issues with self-esteem or her coming home saying, Mom, so and so said such and such about me, and it didn't make me feel good. And so I have to pull out the poem and I have to talk to her about it. Because no matter what, you have to love what's on the inside. And you have to exude that on the outside and let people know how accepting you are of who you are. I just want to share that with y'all. Um, and that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.